Hello and welcome to the NVT Phybridge Layer 1 troubleshooting video. Today we will be discussing how to proceed with Layer 1 troubleshooting related to your network connection. To begin, what do we define as Layer 1 troubleshooting? Layer 1 troubleshooting refers to the first layer of the OSI model, the physical components that make up a network connection. These are the first steps taken to diagnose any issues with your network, as we can only establish connectivity if each component within the network is functioning correctly. One of the first steps we need to consider is identifying the nature of the problem. Is the endpoint not receiving power? Is it not receiving data? Once we have confirmed the issue, we can begin troubleshooting by identifying each component that makes up the connection. The diagram above shows a network connection with each a series of long-reach Power over Ethernet adapters. We have our PoE switch, a patch cable connecting to our base adapter, the base adapter, which connects to the main run of cable, this cable, which connects to the link adapter, which connects to the endpoint, such as an IP phone or camera, via another patch cable. Each component in this connection facilitates PoE and data transmission to power the endpoint and allow data to travel upstream through the network. While it might be advantageous to troubleshoot over a network, that additional complexity makes narrowing down a fault much more difficult. For optimal testing, we can proceed with collecting each component and testing the unit over a bench, a local testing area. Breaking down a connection into its individual components helps isolate faults. If a single component is faulty, we can replace it with a known working one. The connection should then be restored. We can verify this if we're able to power the endpoint and ping the device from a laptop that has an IP address within the same subnet range. Using a continuous ping test is a helpful way to assess the connection. From there, we can add and remove components to observe whether the connection is disrupted or re-established. This is why it's beneficial to set up on a bench. Swapping out units can be done quickly, and we can test components without interference from environmental factors. There's always the possibility that the fault lies within the cabling itself. Removing the components from the installation and connecting them using a short, 3-foot patch cable is a great way to substitute for the main run. If the system begins working after removing only the cabling from the installation, we can begin troubleshooting the cable by checking its specifications and verifying terminations. You can also test the PoE switch by swapping the connection to a different PoE port. If the issue is resolved, we can confirm the fault lies with the original port on the switch. It will usually take a minute for the endpoint to power up. In the meantime, we want to ensure all LEDs are present, indicating power and connectivity across the PoE port, and the LEDs on the adapter ports. If the issue persists, we can begin replacing the adapters to see if connectivity is restored. Be sure to test whether the adapters power on with a known working power supply. Don't rely solely on PoE. Always ensure that the adapters can power through both PoE and a local power supply. If we've replaced a component and the connection is restored, we've successfully isolated the fault. Detailed troubleshooting notes are always appreciated when informing support representatives of the steps you've already taken to warrant a replacement. Thank you again for watching the NVT Phybridge Layer 1 troubleshooting video. Any information related to our products can be found on our website at nvtphybridge.com. We hope this has been an informative guide to troubleshooting your network, and we wish you a wonderful day.